Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm the intern Brock Gordon, joined by
the mid-man, Tommy Haley. How you
doing? And the emo that listens to Screamo, Macy Shear. Hello, howdy, what's up?
Hey guys, so y'all have y'all's podcasts that you do by yourselves went out this week.
What?
Yeah.
Mine's already been out by the time of this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They've been out this week.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I think ever, Macy's podcast is beating Tommy's.
Womp.
Okay.
Why is that a womp, Macy? Are you not excited about this? I expect you to be dancing from the ceiling.
Not right now.
Okay, well, whatever. Before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to all the brand new places that started listening to us. Buckle up, we're going on an international tour here. Shout out to the person in Boardman, Oregon. Thanks for listening. Shout out to the guy in Chicago, or woman, whatever you are. We are now in Germany. We have taken a listener in Germany, apparently. Frankfurt.
All right.
So, to recap, that is somewhere in France, Brussels, Frankfurt, and as well Dublin. And also Moscow, Russia. So, you know. We've picked up more listeners, a whole bunch more listeners in a heartland of where we are. A lot more in the Kansas City area, Wichita, St. Louis. Oddly enough, Norman, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City, as well as DC, is really showing out with a lot of listeners to us. So, thanks for listening, everyone. If I didn't mention your city, here, I'll do the other ones. Dallas, Houston, Belton, Grain Valley, Atchison.
Right, cool.
Atchison. Somewhere in Newton County.
Get on with that.
All right. We'd like to thank all of you for tuning in because it means a lot to us. But yeah, so let's just get straight into the MIP of the week. There's not even a vote this week. I'm just going to let y'all talk about it.
Brock, I'm going to slap you right now.
Tommy.
Macy.
Would you like to do the honors?
Sure. So, for people that don't care, which is me, but it's including me, but everyone's been talking about it. The Oscars.
I wanted to talk about the Lakers.
Hey, you said before we were recording this, don't give them the platform.
No, don't give this the platform.
Yeah, don't give the Lakers the platform either.
No, people must know about their stupidity.
No, who gives a shit? You're going to give them a platform.
They have plenty of a platform already.
So either way, the Oscars were Sunday, and I guess Chris Rock was on stage giving out some award for best. I have no idea. Look, I don't know. I wasn't watching when this happened. All I saw was the people I follow were live tweeting it, and they're like, "What just happened?" and all that. So apparently, Chris Rock made a joke on the remarks of Jada Smith having the. How do you even pronounce it?
I don't know.
This is y'all.
This is y'all. Macy specializes on the celebrity drama.
I don't care.
Me?
It's the only time I'm talking about it.
I specialize on the celebrity drama. I do not, but
as far as we're concerned here at B Card Entertainment, you do.
Okay.
Jada has this hair loss condition that causes bald spots. So recently she just said screw it and just went bald.
Fall out.
No, she just cut all her hair because she was losing it, so she just went bald all off.
Yeah, I know. My aunt did that because she has lupus.
So what she did was, or what Chris Rock did was basically make a G.I. Jane joke, which they cut back. What's funny was I watched the whole thing. They cut back to Will, and Will's kind of chuckling. Like, this fucking guy. So
I honestly feel like he personally found it funny, though.
yeah, I was like, it's kind of tasteless.
Well, yeah, and then, like, I feel like somebody went to, like, the extreme detail to, like, figure out, like, why the G.I. Jane joke was made and blah, blah. And they're like, oh, because the main actress in G.I. Jane cheated on her husband with the producer and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no.
I don't know. All I saw was, like, Chris Rock made a G.I. Jane joke. Will was chuckling a little bit. Jada was not. And then Will just went up stage and straight open hand slapped the man. I should say he slapped a former TNA special guest.
Yeah.
Explain to
Rock.
people what that is.
Oh, yeah, I forget. Chris Rock apparently was in TNA. What year was it?
Explain to them what TNA is.
Oh, yeah, TNA is a wrestling company. Or it's now known as Impact, but TNA was total nonstop action. And Chris Rock was there. And again, what year was it, please?
2004.
Really? It was 2004?
Yes.
Yeah, 2004. I guess Chris Rock was hopped up in TNA for some reason. Brock can explain more of that if he wants to.
No.
No, I'm not forcing him to do it, so if he doesn't want to talk about it, the better. So anyway, just Will Smith just goes upstage and just open hand slaps a man. And then basically it was like, and Chris was like, wow, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Now, it proceeds to, the United States feed just is muted, so there's like nothing, like it's literally just, talking and all that, and like, just guess what it is. Not in the international waters of Australia or Japan.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
So, Brock, I mean, you might have to censor this anyway, but this is what Will Smith said.
I have to censor so much of what you two have already said.
He said this. He said it twice, but he said it louder the second time. He said, keep your wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Other way,
he said my wife.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if roles were different, like if it was a woman up there making fun of Will Smith, Jada Smith would have just sat there and been like, meh.
Yeah, that's the thing. So here's the thing people don't realize. It's like, if Chris made a joke about Will would laugh, and Jada would have also laughed, but he didn't. He kind of chuckled at the Jada, like the G.I. Jane joke. And, yeah. Of course,
yeah.
People are wondering, I'm like, this is so fake. I'm like, as someone who watches wrestling, I'm like, that was not fake. Believe me, I know when I see fake. And that was not fake. Of course, someone that is on this podcast believed that it was fake.
Also, I would like to state that, like, in somebody's podcast that they do and talk about their life, they go into detail about all the men that they've slept with. Like, she's proud of it or something.
But, like, here's the thing about that joke, though. It's like, you don't talk about someone who has, like a condition like that. I mean, that's kind of tasteless.
Right.
Right?
And that's why I feel like somebody was like, oh yeah, it's not just because she's bald, it's because the lead actress cheated on her husband in that movie and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no.
Look, all I'm saying is that was real.
Yeah.
Plus, Brock, you have to agree, like, our wrestling minds have been trained well enough that this is probably an angle for something. Correct? He's probably gone. He probably can't hear us.
I'm staying out of it.
No, but don't you agree? It's like our wrestling minds have trained us well enough to think that this is possibly an angle for
staying
something.
out of it.
Okay.
Let me know when real things matter again.
Says the one who wanted to do the Lakers as the mid.
At least that's something tangible and doesn't believe, or only doesn't believe in a small bubble.
Okay, whatever. They're literally picking at straws at that point with the video you sent me. Whatever. But did you think that was real? That was real. Like that.
Hello? Is someone talking to me?
Oh yeah. Did you think that was real?
Yeah, but, like, I have my own theory behind it. Like, you know, Will could have, like, easily punched him. I just feel like because Jada was there, it was like, oh, you're not going to do anything about it. But, you know, like, Will still like Chris Rock as a person. That's why he slapped him instead of punching him.
Probably. I don't know. It's very dividing when it comes to this. So.
Yeah.
Okay, you can come back now. We're done.
Yeah.
Are we done talking about the people that everyone seems to care about, but they do nothing productive to society and their lives?
I mean, I didn't watch it.
Okay, cool.
So,
good, we're done with it. Excellent.
All I saw was just the part with Will Smith and Chris Rock, and that was it.
Nope. We're not done, apparently. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Watch, we can talk about stuff now. Sports.
Ah, yes, something that actually matters.
You want to talk about your living nightmare? Your nightmare that you're going to realize is going to be happening on Saturday?
No, we're not going to that yet. We have several topics beforehand. Such as our trivia question this week. Which, once again, comes... What was that, Macy?
I said I'm going to fail at this trivia question.
Tommy probably will, too.
It's baseball.
Trivia question this week comes to us from the world of baseball, correct, Tommy? Who is the last back-to-back MVP in Major League Baseball?
The last back-to-back MVP in MLB?
Yes. Your options are A. Mike Trout, B. Albert Pujols, C. Bryce Harper, D. Alex Rodriguez, E. Miguel Cabrera.
B.
Macy is going with Albert Pujols. Tommy.
Did you say the most recent?
No, yeah, who was the last person to go back-to-back MVP?
Then who were the options again?
Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, Bryce Harper, Alex Rodriguez, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, I gotta think.
Macy has answered Albert Pujols. Tommy, 3, 2, 1.
Miguel Cabrera.
Tommy is correct. It is Miguel Cabrera.
Huh.
All right.
Because I believe it was in 2012 he won the Triple Crown that year. Right?
I am pulling it up currently. When he won the back-to-back MVP.
My God. That's crazy.
I don't care. 2012-2013, you were correct.
Nice.
He also does have a World Series on him.
Actually at the game where he got the Triple Crown, where he clinched the Triple Crown. I was at that game, actually.
He also has a World Series ring.
Huh?
He has a World Series ring.
Yeah.
Do you know with who, Tommy?
Miguel Cabrera?
Yeah, who does he have a World Series ring with?
Marlins.
Correct. What year?
Oh God, it was was part of. I know it was against the Indians.
No.
The Marlins?
Yeah.
Wait, Miguel wasn't on that team when they played against the Indians?
Was that 2003? No, they played the Yankees in 2003.
Oh, I was thinking of the other Marlins team that won the World Series.
Yeah. Or 2000, whatever that one was.
Like 99 or something, like 2000. Yeah, I think it was like 2000.
Okay. Well, we did put out the bat signal for all of you out there to send your questions in for us to answer here on the podcast, and ho boy, y'all delivered. Are y'all ready for the Q&A questions here?
Yes.
All right. The first two come to us from YouTube. The first question is... Well, this is pretty... I mean, I would have this for everyone here. The question is there any hope for the Chiefs this year? This, of course, coming off the news of the Chiefs trading Tyreek Hill to Miami. So...
Maybe.
Gee, thanks,
Possibly.
Tommy. Wow. Yes, there's hope, because their head coach is still Andy Reid and their quarterback is still Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's a possibility. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, hell yeah, blah, blah. There's just going to be a lot of getting to know the new players, finding out good strategic ways, and how to connect and stuff on the field. Like, you know, there's just a lot of work to do.
This next one from YouTube is actually for Tommy specifically. Tommy, which college do you hate more, Texas or Iowa?
Oh. Texas or Iowa?
Mm-hmm. So obviously this person knows how much you hate Texas.
I'm going to have to go with Texas.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair one. So that is all the ones we had from YouTube. I have a few from Snapchat here.
Texas is the reason why, Brock, your team and my college team left the Big 12.
It is. I have these Snapchat questions written down. First one, I am not revealing names. Not doing that.
Okay.
Everyone is anonymous here. The question that was asked the most by several people, when can we be on the podcast? So, people are apparently trying to replace you two.
When you pull your damn weight around here, goddammit.
Tommy, your response to them wanting to replace you.
I'd have to go the same exact way.
Yes.
Next question. Who will have more wins this year, the Los Angeles Chargers or the Denver Broncos?
Ooh, that's actually a great question.
People were asking some pretty hard-hitting questions.
Ooh, that's actually a decent question. The Chargers or the Broncos, who would have more wins?
Yep. And then that'll tie into the next question that was asked.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Macy, there has to be an answer.
I'll say the Chargers.
Then I'll go the opposite of Tommy. I'll say Broncos.
I gotta go Chargers, just because the Broncos are still an unknown. They have a new head coach.
That's the sole reason why I picked the Chargers.
I like to be different.
The question that ties into that, who will win the AFC West, the Chiefs or the other three teams? One of the other three teams.
Chiefs.
Macy going with the hometown inner, going with the Chiefs. Tommy?
Much as I hate to say it, I'd have to say the Chiefs.
I have to agree with you. I haven't seen too much yet in change.
I mean, we've seen literally all other three teams when they get all these big names and all that. It's like, how well is it going to mesh together once the season actually starts?
Yeah, exactly. I question that heavily. Next one is also in the NBA or in the NFL. It is who will have more yards passing this year? Mac Jones or Matt Ryan?
Hmm.
So obviously this person knows that I'm a Colts fan.
Mac Jones or Matt Ryan?
Yep.
Ooh, that's actually a really great question.
It is.
Jones.
I'm.
Need an answer, Tommy.
I'm gonna have to say Matt Ryan.
I'm going to go Mac Jones. The Colts still don't have a number one wide receiver yet, and they don't have a first pick in this year's draft. They only have a second. So, and I think they're going to go offensive line or possibly safety with that pick.
Hey, you know what they always say? You gotta dig deep to find diamond.
Speaking of, who will have the worst record? Or who will have a worse record? The Saints or the Falcons?
The Falcons.
Macy?
I'll say Falcons too.
Gotta agree with that. Who will have the better record, the Saints or the Colts? So this one is directly targeted at me and Tommy.
Who have a better record?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Macy, you answer the question first while me and Tommy sit here.
We gotta think about this.
I mean, I don't gotta think about it.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Who will have a better record, the Colts or the Saints?
Colts.
Yeah, it's the Colts. They have a competent quarterback, and they almost made the playoffs last year. So,
And don't have a competent quarterback?
Hmm?
And the Saints don't? Like, it's like, oh yeah, let's forget that they just signed Jameis Winston and all that.
And Andy Dalton.
They'll have their defense, by the way.
Not all of it. They lost some pretty key pieces.
I know, but still.
There's just not enough, and the Colts have actively tried to get better.
I'm saying the Saints.
Okay. Baseball question. Who will be the best player on the Royals this year?
Well, I mean, we're still in spring training, so rosters aren't really finalized for opening day.
They pretty much are at this point. The Royals trimmed down their roster a little bit more today. Or yesterday.
They did.
Yeah, I sent you the tweet.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's happening. But who will be the best player on the Royals? Macy?
Salvador Perez.
Solid answer. Tommy?
Let's say Nicky Lopez.
Okay. Bobby Witt Jr. Because he's got to save us.
Well, that, and I feel like Nicky Lopez also has something to prove, because I think him not winning a Gold Glove was like kind of his Jordan moment, like taking it personally.
Yeah. Next question. Who will have less wins? The Pittsburgh Pirates or the Baltimore Orioles?
Can I say both?
Because as of recording, the projections have come out. Baltimore is projected to go 59-103, and Pittsburgh is supposed to go 60-102.
Is it too much to say both?
You have to give one or the other.
Oriole.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Orioles.
I'm going to say Pittsburgh because I feel like Cincinnati's taking a major step back this year, so they'll have another team to beat up on.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Who will be the best team in baseball this year?
I was gonna say a joke, but then I feel like it would piss Brock off a lot.
Say it.
I was gonna be like the Yankees, but that's not who I think it is.
Tommy?
As much as I hate to say it, I gotta go with the Dodgers.
Yeah, they are a machine. Macy?
Crap. I don't know a whole lot of baseball teams. Sorry, I don't know a whole lot of baseball.
Just give us a team.
Is there a team in Arizona?
Yes.
No.
There's a team in Arizona.
You're not gonna be.
Okay, that team. I don't know.
Okay, Macy says the Diamondbacks are projected to go 61-101.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go with Vladdy Guerrero and the wagon of a team that the Blue Jays have.
Yeah, I wanted to say Toronto because I'm like, they look pretty good.
They do. Will the Royals finish above or below 500?
Above or below 500?
Yes.
Is there an option to say at 500?
I don't think he's going to accept that answer.
I'm going to say, just as a diehard Royals fan, I'm going to say below 500 because I don't want to get my hopes up with this team too much.
Yeah, I'm going to say one game above 500.
It's like, I don't want to get, like, I've seen the roster, I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up.
But it looks really good.
I'm like, it looks really good, but I'm like,
I
don't want to get
so
disappointed.
Good. Next one following up with that, what position will the Royals finish in the AL Central? There are 5 teams in the AL Central for you, Macy. There are 5 teams in the AL Central. That's where the Royals play. What position will they be in when the season's over?
Second. I don't know. Yeah, second.
That's very high hopes.
Good God.
That's very high hopes.
Tommy?
I don't know. I'm going on the whims here, okay?
Tommy?
I'm going to say, I'm going to say 4th.
I'm going to go middle of the road and 3rd.
I'm going to say 4th because, I'm like, Detroit, it looks very interesting this year for Detroit.
Yeah, they have a lot of young pieces.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, they might,
however, they have a lot of young pitchers that'll be starting this year for the first time. So
I'm going to say 4th, and then they're going to finish, 3rd or 2nd somehow.
Yeah, that would be like Minnesota or Chicago having a collapse.
Because that's what happens. They always give the Royals always get a projection of a record that they think they'll have, and then it'll just be the complete opposite.
Well, they're projected to be in 4th in the Central.
Well, they're probably going to finish 3rd then.
1 game above the now Guardians.
I feel like, because remember, in 2017, they're not going to be good, and then they were somewhat decent in 2017.
They were okay. They were very middle of the road.
Exactly, they finished above what they were projected in the preseason.
Yeah. Next question. Oh, wow, what a question. I forgot I wrote this one down. Who will have more wins, the Yankees or the Mets?
You know our answer, right?
What is your answer?
I mean, there's 2 people who hate the Yankees.
Mets.
Your answer, Tommy?
Actually, I take that. I'm going to say the Yankees because, no. The Mets.
Yeah, the Mets. They look a little bit more stacked. Who are your wild card teams from each from each league? So, Macy, you can be precluded from this.
So how many
2.
wild card teams are there going to be this year?
Well, this person just has 2 slots.
Just 2 slots?
Yeah, so he's going off what it's been. So
I'm going to say for the American League, I'm going to go with Seattle.
okay.
And in the second slot, I'm going to say Minnesota.
Okay. Well, I agree with your Seattle. But Tampa Bay is my second wildcard team. National League.
In National League?
Mm-hmm. You want me to go first while you think it over?
Yes, please.
I'm going to go Cardinals and Mets. Cardinals just added Albert Pujols. There's a universal DH, so he'll play against any left-handed pitcher pretty much. The DH spot. And I don't think the Mets are catching Atlanta, so.
I don't think anyone would catch Atlanta.
In their division? Oh, hell no.
No, absolutely not.
The Mets have the best shot, but I don't think they're doing it.
See, I'd have to agree with you. I'd have to go with the Cardinals.
And the Mets?
Yeah, the Cardinals and Mets.
Okay. Back to football on this one. And this one is specifically for Macy.
Oh, crap.
With your boy Tyreek being gone... Oh my god. With your
Oh
boy
my.
Tyreek being gone, who is your sorry-ass team going to trot out as its number 1 wide receiver?
I would like to state that somebody who is asking this question is a very salty saltine cracker.
I'm pretty sure I remember who this one was, so it makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty salty.
I mean, no comment. Like, I don't know. Like, we're just going to do what we always do, you know?
You have to say a wide receiver.
Huh?
You have to say a wide receiver that you have.
I give an answer.
Yes, you have to give an answer.
Who's going to, like, take over for him?
Who's your wide receiver number 1?
Mine?
On the Chiefs, who's it going to be? Who's going to lead the team wide receiver-wise in receptions and receiving yards?
I can't remember. Is McKinnon a wide receiver?
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Not Juju.
What?
Not Juju. Not MDS. Not McCole Hardman. McKinnon. Okay.
I thought Hardman wasn't on our team anymore.
No, he's still there.
Oh.
So you know how the Baltimore Ravens have I can't believe it's not Lamar Jackson
Uh-huh.
guy at quarterback? That's how exactly it's going to be with McCole Hardman. It's like, I can't believe it's not Tyreek Hill.
Funny you bring up the Ravens. Next question is actually about them. Do you see the Ravens making the playoffs this year?
No.
Macy.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
I'm going to say
Because
yeah.
It all depends on what happens with Lamar.
I'm going to say yeah. Because there's only 2 teams in that division that are playoff contenders.
I feel like they'll make it. They'll cut it close.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to check. I don't know who the AFC North plays this year.
And neither do I.
I think they play the East.
The NFC East?
Yeah, no, the AFC East.
I don't know either. So
I'm pulling up the Ravens schedule currently. Yeah, they play the East, and they play the South, the NFC South.
NFL.
So
guess what I just found out?
What?
The Eagles are going to bring back the Kelly Green jerseys next year.
Nice.
Ooh.
So yeah, the AFC North will play the AFC East and the NFC South.
All right.
So, and the games that are not within that holding are Denver, Jacksonville, and the Giants. So,
okay.
I think they're going to make the playoffs.
They might make the playoffs. Then again, like I said, it all revolves are.
Yep. Next question, still sticking with the NFL because that's what most people have on the brain right now. Who do you see the Chiefs taking at the time it was with their first round draft pick. They now have 2. Who do you see them taking? I'm going to simplify that because I know you two aren't into mock drafts that much. What position do you see the Chiefs taking?
What number? Where are they in the draft? Like what number?
29 and 30.
Well, 29. Well, here's the thing.
Just give the positions.
I'll say.
Macy, you can answer this one too.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tommy.
I'll say wide receiver for the first one.
Okay.
And then I want to say O-line.
Their strongest position?
Look, I don't know. I've been watching the mock draft, so I don't know what they're...
Okay. Macy, what positions do you think the Chiefs will be taking with their first 2 picks?
For the first 2?
Yeah, they have 2 in the first round.
Well, probably definitely a wide receiver, and then I don't know what the other one would be. That's a pretty hard question.
No, wait. I take back the second pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna say safety.
Okay.
Even though they just
Thornhill,
got
Deion Bush, Justin Reed. They have 3 pretty good safeties.
I don't know. I just got a feeling.
Okay. Macy, the other position?
Probably someone on the defensive line. I want someone else to match Chris Jones' energy.
I have to agree. I have wide receiver and D-line. Specifically edge rusher. So, who will have the harder fall off? The Tennessee Titans or the New England Patriots?
What does that mean?
Like, who's going to be, like, both were playoff teams last year. Who's going to fall off harder going into this year?
Titans.
I have to agree. I'll have to say the Titans first.
Yep. Final one from Snapchat before we get to the Twitter questions, and there's not a lot of Twitter questions. Comes to us via the NBA. Who do you have in your NBA finals?
See, I don't really watch a lot of NBA, so I really don't know.
You have to have someone.
I'm going to say Heat Grizzlies.
Okay.
So I'm going to step out for a second. I need to answer a phone call. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, I will be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
I am going to go Suns Heat. Because
See, I'm just guessing because I really don't, watch the NBA.
Later on, we'll get to the standings and an update on the NBA later on in this podcast. So, final ones. There's only 2 from Twitter.
Really?
Yep. Didn't get a lot on Twitter. First question. Wow, he has this weirded, very weird. Which sport is the number 2 sport in your opinion? MLB or NBA? So I'm assuming he means in North America.
Like in North America?
I'm assuming that's what he means.
Because
it's poorly worded.
That's very weird. Like, so it's like, what's like, behind the NFL?
Yeah, assuming that the NFL's number 1.
Ooh, that's a tough question.
And it's the MLB.
It's the MLB.
It's the MLB. Final question. And this one's actually specifically for you, Tommy.
Oh, yay.
Which would you rather do? Oh, boy.
Oh God,
boy.
I don't like that.
Oh, I lied. There's one more after this one. Would you rather... Jesus. Would you rather have to wear the burnt orange as a jersey and a hat and attend a Texas football game?
I think I'd jump off a cliff before I ever do that.
Hang on. The other one's not much better. Or wear the red and black and go be at a Falcons game and root for the Falcons.
Root for the Falcons?
Yes.
Is there an option to shoot myself?
No, those are your 2.
No option to shoot myself? I don't have a gun in this option?
No, but there is a third. He said if Tommy doesn't want to do either one of these, there is a third option here.
What is it?
Wear the pinstripes and go to a Yankees game and watch the Yankees.
I'm back, sorry.
And root for them.
And root for them?
Yes. Against the Cardinals. This guy hates you.
Dude, what the fuck?
This man hates Tommy specifically. So you gotta give an answer. Those 3, what is it?
Can I jump off a cliff?
You have to give an answer of those 3.
I want to jump off a cliff. That's my answer.
Don't worry. The other Twitter question is directed at me.
I think I would actually root for the Yankees if they play against the Cardinals.
Oh my God. Instead of going to and he gave the game specifically. He gave the games that they would play against specifically, by the way.
What?
He gave the, who they would play against. So Texas was Texas versus TCU in Austin, Falcons versus Panthers, or Yankees versus Cardinals. And then you have to root for those teams.
I'd have to say the Yankees over the Cardinals.
You really wouldn't wear the red and black and go root for the Falcons against the Panthers?
No!
Okay. I don't know.
I'd root for a tie. I'd root for a tie if I had to do that.
So here's the one that's directed at me.
Serious,
Here's the one directed at me. Yeah, boy.
Oh God, I don't like that.
In the same vein. Brock, would you rather wear the black and silver and go to a Raiders game against the against the Broncos? Just the 2 teams that I hate a lot. The only way it could have been... Oh, nope, here's the other one. Go to a Steelers game and wear the black and gold and root for them against the Patriots.
Why did yours have 2 pro footballs? Mine was college, pro.
I have multiple here. I have 5 options.
Oh, you have 5? How did I only have 3?
Because they don't know you that well, apparently. go to a KU basketball game where they play Duke. Hey. I'm already telling you, that one is not happening. Go to a Yankees versus a Giants game. I know that you love the Giants. You. Oh, he knows why I hate the Giants too. Oh, that
Yankees
sucks.
baseball?
Yeah, Yankees Giants baseball.
I mean, a lot of Royals fans can understand why they hate the Giants.
Yeah, but there's a specific reason why I hate the Giants, as opposed to what most Royals fans say. And what was that? 4? Yeah, 4. The final option. Admit while wearing his jersey that Cam Newton is a competent quarterback in the NFL.
And I thought this dude hated me.
Alright, what'd it be?
Well, what would it be, sir? Choose one. And no, you cannot jump off a cliff. Believe me, I tried it.
Here we go, Steelers!
Wow, really?
Given the other options, yes. Whether I have to root for the Raiders, root for Kansas, root for the Yankees, or admit that Cam Newton's good, yeah, no, I'll go to a Steelers game, root for the Steelers any day. If those are my options.
But that's like, ew.
With those options for me, no, that's it.
So wrong from your mouth.
I would rather do that. I hate Kansas that much. I hate the Raiders that much. I hate the Yankees that much. And I hate Cam Newton that much. Oh, and as we're recording, another question just popped up on Twitter for all of us. If there is one jersey you could buy or just buy, he didn't specify what league. So I think that, based off the rest of the question, I think he meant NFL. If there's one jersey you could buy, who would it be? For him, it would be, I don't recognize that name. Oh, McLaren from the Commanders. So I think he means
Why?
NFL. I don't know.
So, like, any NFL jersey.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. That you don't currently own.
I don't currently own?
Yeah. So, Macy, go first.
Well, I already have the Chiefs jersey.
Like player.
I know, I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of who it is.
Okay, Tommy, you go while she's thinking.
Let's see. Well, I do have an Al Kamara jersey, and I'm in, like, looking distance of it. I see it right there hanging up. So I have that.
You need a jersey that you don't currently have.
I don't currently have. Well, they're actually. Here's the thing about NFL jerseys. They're, like, hella expensive.
I need a... Come on.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Price doesn't matter.
A Bo Jackson Raiders jersey.
Current player.
A current player?
Yes.
Oh, current?
It has to be current?
Yes.
Man.
For Todd? Oh.
There's only one answer for me.
Okay, I got one.
All right, Macy?
Sorry, it took me so long because I thought you were saying like any of them. I didn't know if you were saying like current. Mine would be a Jason Kelsey jersey.
Okay.
Or I know that people are gonna hate on me for this. A JJ Watt jersey.
Why would people hate on you for that?
That's actually a pick for a jersey.
Yeah. Tommy?
Well, I know, like, people are always like, oh my god, JJ, like, I don't know.
For me, it'd be a Cam Jordan jersey in the Color Rush version,
It's a good one.
like the white one.
Yeah.
That would be mine.
It's pretty easy for me. It's the best player on the Colts right now, Jonathan Taylor. Like,
I gave you a.
you gave me a jersey. I would love to have a jersey as well, though.
Well, I'm not spending that much money on a jersey.
No, I know.
I went on the Colts website and they're still not cheap. Those things
No.
are expensive.
I want to know what the Carson Wentz ones are going for right now.
Probably cheap since they just traded him.
I'm looking that up. I might buy a Wentz jersey.
But if it had to be if it had to be any jersey, just it doesn't matter if they're current or retired. I'd have to do a Bo Jackson Raiders jersey.
So they are currently 58% off.
And that comes down to how much?
$35.99.
Huh.
I could buy the steel gray Colts jerseys. Oh. They're beautiful jerseys.
Yeah, but like if it had to be any like player, like retired or current, I'd have to do a Bo Jackson jersey.
Macy, who would it be then for you? If it was a retired player. Okay, cool.
Macy.
What?
For
Yes.
me, it would be a Warren Moon jersey if we're going just all time.
That'd be a good one.
In the Oilers. So, Macy...
If you had to pick any like retired NFL player jersey, who would it be?
Jamal Charles.
That's a good one.
Wait, is he retired?
Yeah, he's retired.
Okay. So wait, hold on. Yeah, him.
All right, and that concludes the Q&A. Thank you for everyone who sent them in. We will do another one for episode 50, which is 10 episodes away, by the way. That's insane.
All right.
So, yeah. All right, you want to just get the soccer stuff out of the way now?
Yes.
Okay. So, U.S. men's national team won.
God.
Captain America is great, isn't he?
He's God. He's God.
He is awesome. If you're wondering who that is, it's Christian Pulisic. Captain America for Team USA as the men's national team beat Panama 5-1 this past week. The date this podcast goes live, Wednesday, the USA heads down to Costa Rica to take on the Costa Rica national team for a spot at the 2022 FIFA World Cup.
Bring it home, boys.
USA. 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 USA.
America!
Call.
In post, add eagle sound effects.
Ho! I'm just turning into Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And with my hair as long as it is, I could probably pass for him right now.
You need it longer.
Not much longer, bud.
Much longer.
No, y'all haven't seen it recently, apparently.
You haven't seen mine recently either.
Dude, I'm hitting shoulders.
Okay.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Me and Macy were having a race to see whose hair could get longer quicker. She beat me.
Me?
Go figure.
Oh. Barely. Mine is barely to my shoulders this right now.
All right, well, see, the competition is still alive. I could still beat her.
You're also talking to someone who's been thinking about dyeing their hair for like the past month.
Yeah, well. So, yes, Team USA, good luck tonight, boys.
Come here,
Take
Chucky.
us to Qatar. so we can dominate there. Agreed?
Agreed.
Macy?
Agreed.
America. So we're just gonna get it out of the way now. The brackets.
Yeesh.
Y'all go.
What do you mean y'all go?
Y'all
Brock,
go.
you have absolutely none of our teams in the Final Four.
You're right. I have none of them teams
Ew.
in the Final Four.
I have none of my teams in the Final Four. Neither do
I
you.
have two.
Including
I
her
have
national
two.
champion. Which
Brock
means,
is living for nightmares right now.
Which means Macy has won the bracket challenge.
Yeah, she's pretty much got it. Set in stone.
I am superior.
Brock, I saw this thing the other day that...
God damn St. Peter's!
So Duke and North Carolina have been to the tournament almost 36 times. And this is the first time they are ever meeting in the tournament.
Oh, wow. It's not if I haven't heard that stat 500 times in the last week.
Also, another thing is that Coach... see, I listened to part of my take earlier today. Their most recent one.
Yeah.
And Big Cat was doing, obscure Coach K facts. He's never gone to when the Final Four is in New Orleans, Coach K has never gone to the Final Four in New Orleans. He's never won it in New Orleans. There's also another one where it's he has won in every part of the bracket except the West. See where I'm going here? See where I'm going here? Anyone? Bueller? We're getting Brock's nightmares are coming true.
Hello?
Yes, my nightmares are coming true.
Yeah, you see the trend here is that Coach K. This is those are the facts. Coach K has never done this in the tournament. It happened this year at the tournament. He never did this in the tournament. It happened. I really hope North Carolina beats Duke. Can we agree on that?
For those of you who follow me on Twitter, this weekend for me was something else.
Can we talk about can we give North Carolina more praise? This is what's his face? I don't remember his name. This is his first ever season as head coach of North Carolina and the first African American head coach at North Carolina. In his first year, he takes the team to the Final Four.
So I have my tweets pulled up from this weekend.
Can you at least agree with me that that's a pretty cool
that's
thing?
cool. My first tweet when I realized that life sucks was on the 25th, and I said, we're getting Duke versus Kansas in the national championship, aren't we? With a pouring whiskey into a giant pitcher emoji, or gif.
Plus, it's also funny that it's all four teams use a primary shade of blue.
The next one was a gif from Yellowstone saying, you gotta be effing kidding me. The next one was...
Brock, I'm going to let you finish, but I'm just going to give you the summarization for everyone else. Brock is in a personal hell right now, and he hates every single second of the Final Four. Except for Villanova.
My next one was, I hate that damn dodo bird. That was on the 27th. Also on the 27th, I have to root for Villanova next week. What the hell, man? The one that got the most love My dad just apologized for not trying harder to make me a KU fan. Again, I'm the only one in my family that is not a KU fan. Let that set in. And then my final tweet, because the rest were soccer related, from Team USA. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All Blue Blood Final Four, where we are getting either Duke, Kansas, gross, Duke, Villanova, damn it, Kansas versus UNC, oh hell no, or UNC versus Villanova, the best option of the four.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you can also realize is that if Duke loses the Final Four against North Carolina, people can say, "Oh, Roy Williams was a better coach than Mike Krzyzewski." But if they lose to Kansas in the national championship, you can say, "Oh, Bill Self's a better coach than Coach K."
No, you can't. That'd only be Bill Self's second national championship.
Or wait, hold on, wait. It was, Roy Williams is better than Coach K, and then Bill Self is better than Roy Williams. Okay, hey, by the way, I don't want a copyright strike on this video, by the way.
We won't get it from this length away.
Doesn't matter. The YouTube copyright claim is an absolute joke.
This is my Joker arc.
No, you're just in your personal hell.
So there's a joke that'll be made on BTT Outspoken this week involving a Cody Rhodes song.
You mean poem?
You mean poem?
No, the song that we sang. The mock
you
version.
read it like a poem.
No, the mock version. Adrenaline in my soul. I want to effing end
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah. But yeah. No, that's true. Also, totally forgot this. We have the results for the poll from this week. That we put up.
Oh, we do?
We have a weekly poll that goes up every week here on the Twitter account at BCard Entertainment. This week's question was, who would win in the shouting match out of the BCard crew? The options were myself, Tommy Haley, Macy Shear, or the social media guy. We now have a fifth employee, by the way. They will be on their way shortly when some other stuff gets ironed out. But, yeah.
Okay.
The winner of the poll was... Drum roll, please. Tommy Haley.
Wait, really?
Yes, you won. Congrats. Everyone thinks that you would win in a shouting match. You got 66.7% of the vote, and Macy got 33.3%. Myself and our social media guy got no votes.
I want 66.9,
That wasn't possible with the votes cast.
I want 69%. God damn it.
But Macy, you lost to Tommy this week on that poll, so...
Okay.
I do not know. Full transparency, I have no idea what the poll question is going to be this week yet. So, that's fun.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun on a blank.
Our social media guy does all that. But, yeah, the Final Four. Duke, North Carolina, Villanova, Kansas. I want to die.
If your color is not blue, get the hell out.
Like, if Kentucky had made it out of their side, I would have rooted for them.
Really?
I would have, yeah, because it's SEC.
I don't know. As someone who's a fan of a Big Ten team, I don't really have a dog in this fight, so...
Yeah. As someone who's a fan of an SEC school, I don't have a dog in this fight. Except everyone but Kansas. And I know if Kansas wins the national championship, I won't hear the end of it.
Oh, you won't hear the end of it. Oh, same with Duke.
No, see, I won't get the hate. I won't get any hate if Duke wins. If Duke wins,
No, but still,
nobody...
you get the idea. But no, but like we won't hear the end of it if Duke wins the national championship.
I don't care. It won't affect me personally. Kansas winning, I will get nothing. I will not be allowed to talk about anything else. The comments on every tweet I send out, every video I put out that I'm on a podcast with or whatever, will be nothing but lol Mizzou. Where's your rings? How many Elite... or where's the Final Four appearances? Where's the Elite Eight appearances? Just clowning Mizzou. The most common one I get right now is lol Norfolk State. And that one went over your guys' heads because you're not a Mizzou fan, you don't know the pain. So,
okay.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here as a Nebraska fan being like, okay.
So, this would be where we were going to do an NFL checkup, but some interesting news came out today.
What's that?
About the Kansas City Chiefs. And I want Macy's reaction to this.
Oh.
So, if I can find it. The NFL owners' meetings are happening currently. And Chiefs President Mark Donovan was asked this morning about potential new stadium options. And he said the team has considered options in the state of Kansas. They like Arrowhead and the legacy of Lamar Hunt's stadium, but have been pitched by Kansas developers on a bunch of options.
Please don't.
Macy, your thoughts on the Chiefs possibly moving to Kansas?
No. I won't believe it's happening, and I shan't believe it's happening.
So the interesting thing is, this comes at the same time as the Royals looking to get a new stadium downtown, which means Kansas City's going to have Kansas City, Missouri would have to fund 2 professional sports stadiums in about a 10-year span. There was the news as to what the city of Buffalo is paying the Bills for their new stadium.
I was about ready to say, like, this is the only reason why this is a thing is because of what Buffalo just did.
Buffalo is paying for $850 million of the stadium for the Buffalo Bills. So the question all day today has been, what will Kansas City pay, and will they pay for all that? I don't know. Y'all's thoughts? Because I've got nothing really that I can truly add. So, y'all's thoughts. Open right now.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
But will it happen?
Doggone it.
Will it?
No.
You don't think the Chiefs are going to get a new stadium in Kansas City?
Well, in Missouri?
Or Missouri or Kansas. Because more than likely, if there's a new stadium being built on the Kansas side, it's going by the legends.
Well, it just depends. Are they going to make it? How much am I going to have to pay in taxes just to get the stadium built?
That is the downside for you because you are. So here's how we are all situated currently. Macy,
I'm in the court here. I'll tell you how my situation is quirked.
All right. So Macy, do you live in Kansas City proper?
Do I live in Kansas City proper?
Yes. Or do you live in like Riverside or Parkville or one of the? No, not Platte County. As in.
Oh.
What city?
Oh, what city?
is
Oh,
on
sorry.
your...
I thought you were asking about county. I don't know
No.
why, but
No.
I live in Kansas City.
Okay, so you also live in Kansas City proper.
Yeah.
Not Riverside or Parkville?
No, there's like a very thin, fine line between those two.
Okay. So I am the only one that does not live in Kansas City and won't live in Kansas City proper. So I won't have to pay this tax at all if it happens. But you two will, so I'll let y'all speak on it.
Yeah, they don't need to move. Like, they're perfect where they are.
So you want to pay all the money for them to stay?
No, I think they should just stay and not do anything at all.
It's not happening, bud.
Because I'm going to have to pay for the Royals anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the Royals, they said it wouldn't be happening until 2026.
Oh, it's going to happen sooner.
Oh, you think so?
Here's the thing, Tommy. Arrowhead turns 50 this year.
And?
They're not going to want to be there anymore. The Bears don't even care about tradition. They're leaving.
What?
Kauffman Stadium will turn 50 next year. They're not staying, like, this is on you. That's why I'm letting y'all talk, because I have no dog in the paying taxes fight on it, so.
Lydia, these are, like, rumors. They're not, like...
Yes.
It's not actually...
Yes,
Yeah,
these are not... It's not confirmed that the Chiefs are saying, hey, give us this new stadium or we're leaving.
That's why I don't have anything to say right now. Like...
Okay. So cross the bridge a little bit more when we get there?
Yeah.
Okay. Macy? You the
What?
same way?
Huh?
You the same way on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn your TV off. We can hear it.
Oh.
All right. So there is a month left in the NHL season right now. So now more than ever, it is imperative that we check at the standings. Not a lot of movement. I'm telling you that right now. It's still Florida, Tampa, and Toronto in the Atlantic. Hurricanes, Penguins, and Rangers in the Metropolitan, with the Bruins and Capitals having the wild cards in the East. Central Division, it is Avalanche, Wild, and Blues. The Avalanche are 2 points away from getting to 100 points. Flames, Kings, and Oilers in the Pacific. And the wild cards for the West are Nashville and Vegas. So that's your that's your NHL update as to their standings. Thoughts?
Don't get eliminated.
Well, it is still just the Canadian. It's still just the Canadians who've been eliminated. So
Still? That's it?
Yep. So I don't know how that's the only one that's been eliminated, but that's the only one that's been eliminated.
Oh, alright.
The NBA playoffs, play-in, everything starts in a week. Or next month. Next month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, next month, April 12th, is when the NBA play-in starts. So we have a pretty good idea as to what we're looking at right now. So here are the standings, starting with the Eastern Conference first. First plays the Heat. There is a tie for second between the Sixers, Bucks, and Celtics, all a half game back. However, the Celtics are the only one who have played one more game than the other two. Bulls are in fifth, tied with the Raptors, 4.5 back. Cleveland is in seventh. Brooklyn is in eighth. Charlotte is in ninth. Hawks are in 10th. The Knicks and Wizards are still alive somehow.
You say the Knicks?
Yes, the Knicks.
How?
I do not know. They are 3-2 8.5 back of the Hawks currently.
Huh.
In the West, Phoenix has locked up the top spot. They have 61 wins, the highest wins in the league by far. And second are the Grizzlies at 53 wins, the second highest in the league by far again. Golden State in third, Dallas in fourth, Utah in fifth, Denver in sixth, Minnesota in seventh, the Clippers in eighth, Pelicans in ninth, Lakers in 10th. But that one's in jeopardy because the Spurs are a half game behind them. The Trailblazers and Kings are also still alive.
Okay.
Only teams eliminated are the Rockets and Thunder, Magic, Pistons, and Pacers. So there you go. There's your NBA update. Stop asking me for the updates. I'm giving them to you. Anything else before we get to picks?
No.
All right, Macy?
Nope.
Okay, so we picked 9 games last week, and here are the standings that came out of it. In first place with 5 correct. Any guesses?
Me. I don't know.
Tommy,
I don't know.
who do you got anybody?
You.
It was actually yourself, sir.
Wait, huh?
You came in first with 5 correct picks.
Whoa.
Huh?
You did it! Tommy,
What?
you did it!
What?
Wow.
did it.
Your losing streak is over.
Rock, I guess he won.
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Calm down. You haven't beaten me for my title yet. Me and Macy tied with 4 apiece.
Oh, that's close.
Yep, it was decided by 1 game.
What game was it?
I don't have them up. If I had picked the Golden Knights, I would have tied you. So, pretty much take your pick. Here we go. We have 8 games on the docket this week. We'll start with the NBA. So 3 NBA, 3 NHL, and the 2 Final Four games.
Okay.
We will start with Boston Celtics at the Miami Heat. Macy, who do you have?
You said Boston Celtics and who?
The Heat.
Celtics.
Macy going with Boston.
Your cousin from Boston.
Tommy?
I'll take the Heat.
Tommy is going with the Heat. I have to agree with him. Next game, Phoenix Suns at the Golden State Warriors.
Ooh.
Tommy, who do you have?
Warriors.
Macy has the Warriors. Okay, cool. Tommy?
I'll take the Suns.
I'm wearing the T-shirt right now. Go Suns.
Wait, are you actually wearing orange? Is a color you don't like?
I'm wearing my NBA team's shirt, yes, that I got in like 2014. A final NBA game, Minnesota Timberwolves at the Denver Nuggets. These two are separated by 2 games in the standings currently.
Gotcha. You said Nuggets and who else?
Timberwolves.
Wolves.
Macy going with the Wolves. Tommy?
I'm gonna take the Nuggets.
Nuggets have a big old boy there from Serbia. I'm taking him. NHL, St. Louis Blues at the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks are still alive with their playoff hopes. I forgot to mention where they were in the standings. They currently trail by 3 points of getting into the playoffs. Dallas and Winnipeg. Dallas is 1 point back, and Winnipeg is 2 games back. So,
Interesting.
So this is a big one for playoff positioning. The Blues pretty much have their spot locked up. They're going to be playing against the Wilds pretty much. That's pretty set.
Blues.
Macy's going with the Blues.
I'll take the Blues as well.
I will as well. I don't know. The Canucks have been pretty mediocre this year. Staying in the Central Division, Pittsburgh Penguins travel to Minnesota to take on the Wild. I have the Penguins.
Penguins.
Tommy?
I'll take the Penguins.
Which means Minnesota's going to win. By the way, Pittsburgh games are the worst games that Macy has picked this year.
Damn it.
So, final NHL game, Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. A battle for second place in the Atlantic Conference.
Maple Leaf.
Macy's going with the Maple Leafs. Tommy?
What was it again? Toronto against who?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Tampa?
You're going with Tampa?
Yeah.
I have to agree with you. So far, me and Tommy have agreed on every single game. It's great.
The Final Four is where we're definitely going to differ.
You already know who I'm picking, so. First game, Duke versus North Carolina, Tobacco Road, Part 3. Somebody please effing kill me. Who do you have? Macy.
Who is it again?
Duke and North Carolina.
Duke or North Carolina? Duke or North Carolina? Give me.
Bang. Okay, Macy's going with the Tar Heels. Tommy.
As much as I hate doing this, I'm going with Duke.
For my sanity, I'm going with the Tar Heels. Final game, Villanova versus Kansas.
Kansas.
Macy going with her national champion. Tommy.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
No, it's not. Not for me.
What do you mean? It's actually a very good matchup between two decently great teams.
It's not hard for me. Give me Villanova.
I'll take Kansas.
So the only games me and Tommy differ on are the Final Four games.
Brock, you're going to get your Duke-Kansas national championship, and you're going to like it.
No, I'm going to get Villanova-UNC, a rematch of one of the greatest national championships of all time.
You know what? If I'm being honest with you, I'm fine with both outcomes.
No, I am not fine with Duke-Kansas. Because either the Jayhawks are going to win a national championship, I'll never hear the end of it, or Coach K is going to win a national championship in his final game. To review the picks that we have, Macy has the Celtics, me and Tommy have the Heat, me and Tommy have the Suns, Macy has the Warriors, Macy has the Timberwolves, me and Tommy have the Nuggets, we all have the Blues over the Canucks, we all have the Penguins over the Wild, Macy has the Toronto Maple Leafs, me and Tommy have the Tampa Bay Lightning, Tommy has Duke, me and Macy have UNC, I have Villanova, Macy and Tommy have Kansas. So, yeah. I really don't want Kansas versus Duke.
Too bad.
Macy, because you won the bracket challenge, we will allow you to gloat at this time and call us any names that you want to.
I don't really think that's... I don't really want to do that. I'm too tired to be doing that right now, too. Yeah.
Are you high right now?
No. I actually have a headache.
Oh, wow.
And I'm at my dad's, so...
Oh, fair enough. There were a bunch of questions for you about the green stuff.
What?
About the green stuff. I'll just send them to you to answer on CSP this week. Speaking of, what do you have for us this week on CSP?
Let me check my calendar. I don't know why I said calendar, but yeah.
Your schedule?
Yeah, my schedule. Oh, Mountain Dew has created a body wash that smells exactly like soda.
That sounds so gross.
That sounds horrible.
That does sound horrible.
Why?
Oh, God. I feel like it's gonna, like, sting certain places.
Do you also have the Coca-Cola maple syrup?
Yeah, I went over that in the last one.
Okay.
Oh, no. It wasn't Coca-Cola. It was
Pepsi?
Pepsi, I think.
Oh. I couldn't remember who
Pepsi.
it was.
So, it's maple syrup Pepsi.
Yeah, y'all want to talk about that right here? Because I'll allow you.
That sounds
What?
About the the Pepsi maple syrup.
That sounds gross.
Oh, I 100% agree.
Okay, that's what Pepsi just is in general. It just tastes like syrup.
I feel like it's going to be too sugary, and for some reason, I feel like it's going to be like a thick soda for some reason. I don't know, because like maple syrup's so thick itself. I feel like
No, it's actual maple syrup, not soda.
That's what I think Pepsi is. I think Pepsi is just syrup. It's just really sweet syrup.
yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, God. I think it's a horrible idea.
Sounds gross.
It does. It sounds horrid.
Yeah. I mean, so like out of all the things that like I've read about like soda so far on CSP, I think the only one that sounds subpar is the berries and cream Dr. Pepper, and that's it.
Fair enough. That is very fair.
But whenever I hear berries and cream, all I can think of is that skit.
What skit?
Tommy, do you know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking about?
Of that guy who's like, berries and cream, I'm a little lad that likes berries and cream.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Where's that from?
I don't know, but it was circling TikTok for like the longest time.
I don't think I've seen that on my For You page, so.
Oh my god.
What?
The thunder freaking shook the apartment.
We know we're not ready to get absolutely shit on with rain as of this podcast going up, like, as of this recording of the podcast.
Bring it.
Oh, frittatas, dude. I gotta get home. Shit.
Right now.
Bring it.
Huh?
Bring it. Bring the rain.
I mean, we need it.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Like, you know what I realized is one of the most Midwestern things to say? When someone says it's gonna rain, it's like, well, we definitely need it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's been like super freaking dry out and windy.
It has been. That multiple days of rain that we got was actually pretty good.
It was actually really good, yeah.
Now, it sucked because I was doing training outside for work. But, you know.
Yeah, I need to figure out when my dad's coming home, because I would like to go home.
Oh, is he not there?
No.
Okay.
Some personal stuff had happened, and he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything's okay.
Me too, but it's not for him, it's for someone else, so.
Okay. Well, I do believe it is about time to wrap up this podcast. So, Macy, you already told us what you had, correct? Yes, the Pepsi or the Mountain Dew stuff. Tommy, what did you talk about on We Are Not Entertained this week?
A lot of wrestling.
Well, obviously, give us a snippet, a preview of what you talked about.
Well, let's see. I talked about how much wrestling I am going to be consuming this week.
You will be consuming a lot.
And it's a lot. A lot of wrestling.
A lot. Give us one story.
Yes.
Give us one story on here.
One story?
Yeah, the biggest one that you thought you had.
Adrenaline in my soul. Listen to the podcast.
Okay. The title of it was We Are Not Entertained, episode number 26, Farewell Triple H. So, for those of you wanting to find it, that's what it is. Tommy, I do believe you talked about what was in the title, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, do you want to expand upon that right now? So people don't think that he just died?
No, he didn't die.
Well, farewell, whatever.
He retired because of...
He retired because of...
health reasons.
Okay. There you go. Macy's was, this past week was CSP number 9, Florida Man, does whatever he can. So that was that episode of... that was that recent episode. This past episode of BTT Outspoken was us talking about Popeye's biscuits. What are we talking about this week on BTT Outspoken?
Good question. I forgot.
How did you forget? Well, a dramatic reading of Adrenaline in My Soul.
We basically did a poem.
I did slam poetry, pretty much, so... Be on the lookout for that. We talked about animation and movies. So, just a lot of fun stuff this week that you can look forward to on this episode, or this coming episode of BTT Outspoken. That'll come out the day after this goes live, so this will be out on the 30th. It'll be on the 31st, and then April 1st, it's Miss Macy and the CSP podcast. And then I have no idea how when Tommy's recording his video for Wayne or anything. Good luck, my friend.
So I almost forgot that both nights of WrestleMania both start at 7 p.m. our time.
Yeah. Yeah, have fun with that, bud.
So I don't know if I'm going to be able to record it all.
You will. I know you will.
Yeah, I record that Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know how I don't know how long that's gonna go.
I don't know. I think you'll be able to do it.
Probably.
So, I have faith in you.
I probably won't be covering night 2. I'll probably be covering night 1 and what happened Saturday with Ring of Honor and New Japan and all that.
That's fine.
Right.
That is all that we have. This is all that we have for CSP this week. Or for Big Time Talkers this week. Good lord, my brain just farted there. I am very tired. I was beat with blunt objects so far this week, so that was fun. I've been the Engine Brock Gordon.
I've been the main man Tommy Haley.
I've been emo that listens to Screamo, Mace Shear.
And until BTT Outspoken tomorrow, I bid you all adieu. Thank you for tuning in to Big Time Talkers episode number 40.